wellness. She further and said, if the society there's a lot of dirt, don't complain about the dirt. Sweep your doorstep. The neighbor sweeps his or her doorstep. Everybody sweeps their doorstep. Lo and behold, the society will be clean. Today we become agents of what we want to see in the society. Don't complain about the bigger society or the larger society. Be the change you want to see in the society. So as we continue the day, I know we continue to get different perspectives, but wanavyosema Waswahili, bora wa dhahabu lazima lijaribiwe katika tanuri ya moto. Nasi leo tunajaribiwa na wengine pia watafuata. I hope I've not lost anybody in Swahili. I've lost you. Pole sana. You will see me quietly. Thank you very much for coming, Odela. And so we are blessed to have you with us. So without wasting a lot of time, may I welcome a presentation from Albert Migowa. Then after that, we'll have a brief presentation of one of our key members who said that we spare her a minute or two. So Odela, karibu sana. I hope we are going to run as scheduled is. If you check the schedule before you, we are breaking for lunch at 1:30. We have already distributed the time accordingly so that we don't eat into anybody's time. Karibuni sana, let's enjoy the moment. Karibu, Ndugu Albert.
So good afternoon, everyone. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? You feel well nourished, huh? Yes. So for me, my role is pretty simple. Mine is to set the tone for the upcoming discussions. Huh? And it's discussions around digital wellness. And here now I want our brains and our minds now to come home. To come home into what digital wellness is. We've had various concepts and nuggets mentioned earlier on by previous presenters. But for me, it's just to put everything into perspective. So as the panel discussions are ongoing, we are very clear about what we are engaging in. So to begin with, what is digital wellness? What's digital wellness? What do you think digital wellness is? One person? Yes?
Being healthy in the digital space.
Being healthy in the digital space. A gentleman? Yes?
Being able to cope up with challenges that come with digital space.
Very good. Very good. So just to summarize what you've all said. So digital wellness basically concerns itself with being how we're able to connect our physical and mental well-being with technology as we thrive in the outside world. Keeping in mind, technology is not bad, okay? Because in that era, but how we use it is very important. The other thing others to keep in mind is why is digital wellness important? Why do you think it is important? Anyone would like to take a guess? Anyone? Why do you think it's important? Yes?
Because it's a reality we find ourselves in.
It's a reality we find ourselves in. Somebody else?
It affects our mental wellness.
Affects our mental wellness? Yes.
I think digital wellness, why we need to pay attention to it is to avert the complications that come with overuse or misuse or abuse of digital skills.
Okay. Stable?
Improves productivity.
At the back? Say something. What do you think? Try. Very good. So I'll just run through a few key pointers on why it's important. We know it reduces digital fatigue, isn't it? digital fatigue and stress. Number 2, it enhances sleep. Enhances sleep and mental health. Thirdly, it empowers productivity and focus. Are you aware there's nothing like multitasking? Does that term exist? Do you multitask or do you task switch? What do you do? Do you multitask or do you task switch? Food for thought. Another thing, it encourages a healthy relationship with technology. What do you do with your devices? How do you engage with your what? With devices. And as you do that, remember you've got an offline world, isn't it? In the process, how are you interacting? How are you what's your nutrition like? Okay? So those are some of the things I have to think about. Now, issues. What are some of the issues in digital wellness? What are they? We've mentioned some of them. Kama gani? Ya kwanza, I'll begin. Screen time addiction. Number 2, smartphone addiction. Aya, takusikia zingine. What are some of the issues?
Cyberbullying.
Cyberbullying. Another one.
Social media addiction.
Social media addiction. Related to social media addiction, what is connected to that one? Social media. Then the social media sites. Any other? Have you heard of, yes?
I love online gaming.
Online gaming. What else?
Betting.
Betting. Who has heard of the term netiquette? Netiquette. Who has heard of that word? You haven't? Food for thought. Then, finally, what are some of the strategies of dealing with digital wellness? Ni kama gani? Policy regulation, digital balanced diet. What's the word? A better one. Digital nutrition. Chakula digital, which is basically high quality content that's of benefit to you. Any other? Any other that comes to mind? Sorry? Awareness. What about awareness?
Like educating or speaking about discussing the impact of the lack of control.
Good. So, under strategies of digital wellness, I have to keep in mind some of the following approaches. 1, setting screen time limits. Screen time limits. 2, scheduling tech-free tech breaks. Time away from digital devices. But then how successful are we when it comes to that? Are we successful? Are we successful? Like how much time do we spend on our laptops? Keep in mind, since the era of COVID, so have you ever heard people bragging that they work for 12 hours? in submitting a concept note? You've worked from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and you're bragging. That's something worth bragging about. Because I wonder how your sitting posture is like. Number one, how are you seated? By the way, what's the best, when you're using your laptop, what's the appropriate position? Is it like this? It's how? What's like this, isn't it? And when using your mobile phone, how are you supposed to use it? High level. What do we do? Me included. What do we do? Tuko hivi. Si ni kweli? What's the word for that? Food for thought. Technique. Tech what?
Technique.
What does that do? Yes. Yes.
Could you please use a descriptive language like this? How I can't see that. I'm
Oh.
actually blind.
Okay. So, when you're using our phone, we tend to like bend, isn't it? That affects our posture, our neck, isn't it? We end up feeling some form of what? Strain and pain. What happens over time? What happens over time? There you go, Cynthia. Yes, don't mind me. It is Maisha. Yanani, we know Yanani. Okay. So, very quickly, due to time, something else is use of apps to monitor our usage, practicing digital mindfulness, and finally, prioritizing face-to-face interactions. Isn't it? And this is very, especially since the onset of COVID, we've been doing a lot of online, engagements. It gets very tiring, doesn't it? Yeah. So sometimes just say, you know what, today we don't have an online, we'll meet physically. Now, I'll not introduce myself deliberately because we'll be having a panel discussion right after this. And at that time, I'll introduce myself. So remember, as we are having conversations around digital wellness, we need to understand what is digital wellness, we need to know why it's important, we need to know what the issues are, and finally what strategies should be used to address digital what? Digital wellness. Thank you very much.